Hello collective, welcome back to the channel. Gigi here for a reading for the Capricorns. This is my last official reading for the zodiac. I have everything else posted, minus this one, Aquarius and Pisces. They're all recorded except for this one, and after I get this done, I'm going to get them all uploading, and then I'm going to do a collective reading, and then I'm going to be done for the weekend and taking tomorrow off completely from all energy work to focus on other things like my spiritual practice and getting right with spirit and working because I'm exhausted. Today has been extraordinarily hard. This is like the third or fourth attempt to do this reading. I have been having distraction after distraction. It could very well mean something for somebody that could be either a Capricorn or something, an energy that's surrounding a Capricorn or whatever. But there's something mysterious going on, a little mystery to figure out, if you will. And we're going to get into it and figure out what that is. So before I get into everything, let's show our gratitude for our people and say, I love you. And that's why I'm on camera tonight, because I just got done recording. It'll already be up by the time you see this. But we're doing a 1,000 subscriber giveaway because you guys are amazing and I want to bless you with something. So I'm going to post the link to the giveaway video. Also, that in that video it explains my personal reading situation. I do have personal readings open and available for you guys. All of that information will be in the description box below. Okay. But thank you for subscribing, thank you for sharing, thank you for commenting, thank you for liking. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Let's get us to that 1,000 subscriber benchmark here so we can get you that giveaway of the spirituality kit. That's what the giveaway is for this time. I'm giving a spirituality kit away. Yes, let's get us to that benchmark, because I'm also going to be doing lives, like once a week lives, like a Friday night thing, or maybe like a Saturday morning happy go-go juice activated reading with Gigi live or something. But I really want to get there. Like, I'm so super excited to do lives. So let's do that, and I would really appreciate it. As well as hit the notification bell so you know when I post, okay? This is going to be a collective energy reading for the Capricorns. If it resonates, awesome. If it doesn't, please don't force it. Okay, Gigi's not a therapist. We've been here before. We all know this, okay? Timeline update for all of you guys that are interested. Today is December 11th, 2022. It is 9:27 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. On the table, I have New Beginnings being channeled with red jasper here, the red jasper stone. I also have Moonology Manifestation Oracle, and I have Romance Oracle on the table. No other announcements. Nothing off. I'm not going in. I did not do any premeditation. I did do my pre-prayer, but that's it, because I don't want to sit too long in this energy. I just want Spirit to give it to me as it needs to come out, because the longer I dwell on it, the harder it gets for me to channel. These have been really intense readings specifically for this sign. I'm being told that it's very, very important. Something very important is lingering. Big decisions. Big decisions. I'm ready for this to be over, because I need to cleanse all of this energy from myself and I've taken a spiritual bath and a spiritual shower in the last 24 hours because of just the energy lingering. It's just, there's somebody that could very well be in a lot of anxiety. I mean, the anxiety is real. Like, I took my sodalite and all 3 pieces of clear quartz in the shower with me and just let Spirit kind of just wash away all of the anxiety. I mean, I have no reason to be anxious, but being an empath, I feel it terribly, and because I've been channeling so much energy today, it could very well be the reason why. But there's something lingering within this particular sign. The energy is very anxious. Somebody is very anxious about a decision. I've been seeing it for weeks. This energy has been in the collective for a very long time, but the last week has been extraordinary. There has been some boundaries set for somebody that they just don't understand. So with that being said, Holy Spirit, please come down and protect and guide me as I channel the energy that surrounds the Capricorns of our collective. Archangel Gabriel, please allow me to channel through you clear, honest, and precise messages for our Capricorns. Archangel Michael, please protect us all as I channel this energy that surrounds the Capricorns. Only allow heaven's white light to surround this reading and cast any darkness back to hell where it belongs, please, and thank you. Okay. You can go either way. Which one do you want first? Moonology. All right. I'm a little nervous. Alright, can you give it to me in an energetic manner that I will be able to get through this full reading this time, Spirit? Please and thank you. I would like to get this message out so we can close out this segment of the Zodiacs for this month. Please and thank you. What do we have to tell the Capricorns from the moon, please? What does the moon have to say? We have full moon in Aries. You need to cool your emotions. Yeah, it's that anxiety I've been feeling radiating off of this particular sign. So the full moon in Aries, cool your emotions, take a breather, don't get overwhelmed, don't get carried away and go cuckoo bananas, because if you can cool your emotions, you can then at that point step into your power. Okay, we have the full moon in Aries as well as the first quarter moon in Aries. And I'm going to tell you this from my own personal energetic reasoning here. Since the full moon in Aries, there's been some craziness going on. I mean, the full moon in Pisces was pretty intense, but right around the full moon in Aries is when it really started getting cuckoo crazy, okay? And as I say, full moon in Pisces, we have the new moon in Pisces. Somebody really needs to cool their emotions and get right with spirit and start releasing those emotions to spirit. That way you can step in your power and complete that spiritual awakening that you need to complete, excuse me. And this could very well be based off of you being practicing gratitude and counting your blessings. And we have Sagittarius here too. So Aries twice, Pisces, and Sagittarius. Yeah, you need to practice gratitude for what you have by attuning to the divine and releasing and cooling those emotions by releasing it to the Most High so you can step into your power. Oh, breathe through the tension and through that anxiety. Don't just react. Understand the emotions of the person on the receiving end. What's going on, Spirit? Anything else from the moon? Anything else for the Capricorns from the moon? Okay. I see a man on his bed, and it's like he's got a map laying there. And on this map, there's pictures of different girls in different states. A few that he gets really excited and it's like, ooh, I'll give you this. And he puts a stack of money there, and you can wait this time, and this can go here, and this can go here. And then there's a big pile down here, and there's another one over here. And then there's this one lonely one all the way over here on this side over here. Why are you bowing your head in disgrace? And he scoops it all up and wants to put it right there on this particular picture, as if he wants to put all his eggs in one basket and wipe away everything else. Somebody could have multiple relationships spread throughout the country, but there's somebody all the way over here, far left, that he just wants to pick up and put all his eggs in one basket. And I just see them hopping in a convertible, Thelma and Louise style kind of deal, maybe Bonnie and Clyde, if you will, just putting it all together and riding off into the sunset and getting away from it all. I just see people driving in a convertible and somebody's throwing a scarf up in the air as they're riding into the sunset. first quarter moon in Capricorn, unleash your kindest self. Yeah. And in order to do that, you need to break through the tension that could very well be that anxiety by cooling your emotions, breathing through your emotions, being grateful for what you have, purging those emotions to the Most High, and stepping in your power. I'm so used to having the camera over here that I'm so used to looking down. Please forgive me. This is how I channel. It's been a minute since I've done an actual reading like this. So, you know, maybe I'll start doing it more because I just found an easier way to set this up. So, the thing I want to talk to you most about is this card. It's the Attune to the Divine. Okay. Right now, this particular full moon cycle is going to be hard because not only is it in Gemini, we also have Venus in retrograde. Okay. So it's basically like anything that could happen with your exes is going to happen in this retrograde. And I remember it being said something into January or February. Like, didn't we just have this Mercury retrograde that put all them rose-colored glasses, put us through these illusions, and now they want to take us out of these illusions and then have us deal with our exes? Like, oh my God, like, what is this? Yeah, and maybe it's time to find some balance. I'm being told it's because somebody needs to balance practicality and spirituality. You got to make at least an hour a day for spirit. Find balance, and there could also be a Libra involved or Libra energy involved. But balance is key right now. Balance is key. See how she doing yoga out there in the middle of nowhere, loving and stretching and doing? Yeah, maybe you need to find some balance by doing some yoga. Let me tell you, when I take my like 10-15 minutes 3-4 times a week when I do my yoga practice, like I tell you, just that 15-20 minutes that I give myself before I, do readings and stuff during the week, and it's just, my body feels so much better. I feel so much more relaxed because it gives my mind a moment without anything to just relax while I relax, So maybe that could be something. Somebody may need yoga to help with the tension and anxiety. We have new moon in Virgo. Trust all will be well. Yes, it will be. And that's if you continue to attune to the divine and be grateful for the things you have. You got to trust, you got to have faith, and you got to trust. Faith and trust right now is what's going to keep everything in alignment and balance so everything can stay, groovy. New moon in Gemini, think it through. New moon in Gemini, think it through. Well, think it through before you react. Think it through so that way you can cool your emotions before you react, so that way you can unleash your kindest self, not your vicious self. Because when you unleash your vicious self, you unleash the devil within. Okay? And in order to keep that at bay, and that way you can keep everything in balance, you need to start attuning to the divine more. Take time for self-care, and that includes your meditation, spiritual baths, and prayer, and reading your spiritual literature, okay? Because the thing is there's a lot of fears that are causing your anxiety right now that you need to let dissolve. Full moon in Cancer. Let your fears dissolve. The only way you can do that is by relaxing. Relaxing, meditating, praying, doing yoga. New moon in Cancer, full moon in Cancer. There's Cancer, Gemini, Scorpio, Capricorn, Virgo, Libra, Sagittarius, Pisces, and Aries. All the elements are out here. My eyes are being drawn to all this nature scenes. Somebody really needs to get back out into nature. Somebody really needs a solo retreat to clear their mind and be real. Full moon in Aquarius. There you are, new moon in Aquarius. Step up and lead. First quarter moon in Gemini. Speak your world into being. Okay. I'm being told that somebody could very well have the power of manifestation. And what you're speaking into your world right now, you're speaking into reality. You could very well be manifesting right now. So be real about what you want and speak your world into being, and realize that what you're speaking into reality is what you're being given, and you have to be able to accept the consequences of your actions. That bed of nails you're making, you have to be able to lay in it if you so choose to ask for the things that you're asking for. Okay? So if you are humble and obedient, step up and lead your life into the direction you want it to go in, possibly by listening to your intuition and being real about the situation. Think about it like this. I'm going to use an example. Okay? On one side of the scale here, we'll use the left side. You feel like your heart and soul belongs to this one person, but it basically is like you're putting yourself into a lifetime of servitude, where you would have to be literally somebody's sex slave. Even if you want to do, if that's what you want, if that's truly what you want, fine. But on the other hand, you could literally have your complete wish fulfillment. Somebody that's there for you, that is equal give and take, that's loving and kind, and a little bit of a switch between obedient, submissive, and dominant leader. That's somebody that's concerned about your emotional health, that wants you to relax so you're not in bouts of depression and anxiety that cause the rest of the world to crumble, because you speak your world into reality because you can manifest. And this person over here wants you to be calm and relaxed and happy, because that way, with you being relaxed, the whole entire world around you is in balance. Okay? You need to be real about what you're asking for, because you may be asking for something that Spirit may very well know will be too much for you to handle, that could very well lead you down a very dark path. Or, what's the other option? It's going to be the same type of relationship. The only thing that it would be different is if, in this particular situation, there are two masculines and one feminine. We're going to just say, okay, we're going to use the female as the example. Okay, there's a female here and there's two men. This female needs to choose one of these two men. One man she looks at like he has her heart and soul. In her eyes, wish fulfillment for a lot of different reasons. However, the Most High God knows all, so knows what she's putting herself into, and is trying to show her this other option, asking her to be patient, to allow divine timing to happen. Now, it could be for anybody. Take it how it resonates. I'm just using this as an example. This is the easiest way for me to explain it. God sees what this other option is for her, and sees the outcome, the happiness, the wish fulfillment, the family full of a bunch of kids running around happy, wildflower field, and you got the couple over here loving and hugging and rubbing up on pregnant bellies, and the horses and the cows and all the happy. Big windows and big trees and happy Christmases and all kinds of, like, this is your fairy tale. This is what you want. This is what you really want. Okay? You need to relax and be real about the whole situation, and whatever fears that you may have, put them in the hands of the Most High God, so you can find balance, so you can be real about the situation and break through any tension that you may have that's causing you serious anxiety. I'm being told somebody is afraid. Every time a car pulls up in front of their house, they're afraid it's somebody they don't want to see. Every time there's a knock on the door, they're afraid they're going to open it and see somebody they don't want to have to deal with. And it's making them reflect on their priorities and on the things that they feel about this person, and it's causing a lot of things, tension. There's a lot of tension because there was a lot of lies and deception. There's a lot of trust issues. Somebody needs to reflect on their priorities and release the blocks, and I'm being told it's release those exes, because if those exes were meant to be in your life, they would be right now. There's a specific union that needs to happen. It'll perfectly balance out the vibrations of a lot of things. The ripple effect that will happen once this union happens is going to be significant. It's going to heal a lot of relationships. It's going to heal a lot of family members. It's going to heal a lot of things. And once that happens, you'll be able to embrace the flow of life and relax and breathe through any tension and the anxiety and the depression. It's just anxiety and PTSD. I'm not even seeing depression. Somebody may be in a bout of depression, but it's mostly the anxiety and wanting to find the embrace of the flow that is life and find a way to relax and have it stay consistent, because they want to shine. They want to be real about the situation. They want to stay focused on their priorities. They want to be able to breathe through stressful situations without coming unglued or losing their mind. Okay? They want to be able to go through life and be able to cool their emotions and not just pop off at the mouth and say something that they shouldn't, all out of emotions, because they don't know how to breathe through the tension and cool their emotions when they need to. And the thing is, once this divine blessing happens and this wish fulfillment is granted, you guys need to take that time to be proud of yourselves. Bask in the glow that you guys pushed through all those insecurities, that you let your fears dissolve. You took a moment to, reflect and release the blocks that could be codependencies. And you were able to then at that point reflect on your priorities and stand up and lead yourself in the right direction. That could very well be that, counting your blessings, getting right with spirit, and taking time to relax and meditate and do the right things to get you through those tense moments. Possibly getting a puffer and smoking on it. Right now it's time for you to attend to the details. And that's basically the only thing Spirit is saying is focus on your self-care. Focus on your self-care and remember to stay humble. Stay humble and attend to the details of your life by focusing and reflecting on those priorities and your promises. I'm being told, and your promises to Spirit. If you made a point to say, yes, I'm going to be dedicated and obedient, well, you need to stay dedicated, obedient, and remind yourself of how you were, ever so delicately humbled by the Holy Spirit, okay? Like, I'm going to take that part for me. I sometimes forget about the humbling. It's not that I forget, it's just I let it kind of fade to the background sometimes, and then I get a swift kick in my ass. Excuse me, let me let my cat out. You want me out? Yeah. And that all comes down to making sure you stay right with Spirit, or get right with Spirit, however it is for you. All right, because there's something big coming. There's a twin flame journey that's happening. There's a twin flame union that's been destined. People need to breathe through the anxiety while they go through this journey, because it's a doozy. I know mine is. Mine's at a point. It's at a where do we like to call this? I don't really call it a sabbatical, because I don't see it, whatever. But I'm obedient to Spirit. I'm letting Spirit lead the way, and Spirit says right now it's a no-go for launch with mine. So I stay here doing my own thing, staying up in my throne, because I got shit to do. I'm working on my priorities and staying focused with Spirit. So maybe that's something y'all need to do too. Right now I'm being married to the Holy Spirit, because I got a lot of work to do for myself, my business, my family, like getting ready for this trip to the East Coast. Like, there's a lot going on right now. There's a lot going on right now in the whole world. I mean, the holidays are the hardest. It's supposed to be the most joyous, but in reality it's the most difficult, because so many people are stuck on like money and all that stuff, when all I want to do is just get in this bed right here with my cute little dog that's eyeballing me and just go to sleep. That's all I want to do. I don't want to think about nothing besides sugar plums dancing in my head and going to see Yosemite National Park on Christmas Day, where we go every year. I mean, that should be more of what we do this year, maybe going out and doing fun things like that, because right now it needs to be a time for healing and learning, because somebody's got the romantic partner they already seek in their life. And it could very well be that in order to have the one that could be the one, there may be some forgiving and learning that needs to be done, because somebody may have spoke out of anger, did something they shouldn't have out of anger, possibly because somebody felt like there was a lot of deception. Was there? Oh yeah, big time. Lots of lies, a lot of deception, a lot of broken promises, no follow through, getting the bottom of the barrel. Like when I was talking about that map with all these people getting money, like, and the ones that were like, yeah, you can wait, like this one over here was like literally dust cobwebs, like it's like this completely forgotten about, and then all of a sudden he wants to all of a sudden give her everything. What happened? Why are there dust and cobwebs on this photo over here when all of these are happy? They look like they've been polished and primed and proper, and this one over here looks like lost and forgotten. And now you want to did you realize that this person over here that was long forgotten could be the one? And now you need to go scurry yourself back over there with your tail between your legs, looking for forgiveness so you can learn from this mistake to never do it again. And now you're ready to give it a chance because you realize something. Maybe you got a boot up your ass and had a spiritual awakening, or a dark night of the soul, or a divine intervention, or all of it. Yeah, there's that reconciliation. What have I been saying about getting right with spirit? Because right now, this one that could be the one could very well be your twin flame connection, a past life relationship, the one that can heal your soul completely because they have the other half, and once you guys join together, y'all will be whole. This could be the one. There's passion. Okay. Yeah, there's passion. There's that deception, possibly because of an ex. And there's some family issues that could be needing to be healed, because that could very well be because of deception. And a lingering ex that could be, there's a lot of passion for this ex that needs to be released. That could be throwing up some deception. That could be causing some red flags among somebody's family, and those issues need to be healed. Possibly because somebody thinks somebody's deceptive because of career, finances, because of somebody's career. Are you trying? I'm seeing somebody trying to find any which way to retreat from the situation because they feel like they're being deceived because of an ex. And did you retreat because of it? No. Did you overreact because of something like that? You were in your feelings because of somebody's feelings about their ex. And the reason they were expressing their feelings about their ex was because they were sick and tired of deception and lies. And they were already starting to retreat. So what you did is you decided to speak out of anger and do something that you now regret, that now you have to go in and ask for forgiveness for, so that way you can have a reconciliation. All because you weren't staying optimistic about the situation, and you were being deceptive and lying, and you weren't giving your relationship a chance. Now there's some forgiving and learning that needs to happen. So a reconciliation can happen. So this twin flame union can happen. Anything else, Spirit? What's on the bottom? Pay attention to red flags. Yeah, this somebody was, and that's what was triggering these thoughts of that ex, bringing back all that passion, was because there were red flags that were being thrown up. It was all meant to happen to lead to this divine blessing, I'm being told. You see how I'm just like, somebody's anxiety is through the roof. I feel it in my chest, and this is not my anxiety. I have no reason to be. The only thing I'm anxious about is getting into bed, going to sleep. I've been going for 12 hours doing these readings, trying to do other things on top of it. So I'm exhausted. I can understand. Let's get some messages to clarify any, hidden things that are behind the scenes here, possibly about what needs to be learned about this situation. It really just comes down to deception and lies and selfishness. Selfishness was a big one too that keeps popping up. Hi, sweet Rue. You okay, buddy? Okay. What do we got for the Capricorns, please, Holy Spirit? What do we got for the Capricorns? You want me to draw? Okay. How many, Spirit? From the bottom, top, how many? 7 or 10? 10 and then 7. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. She's taken my heart. She doesn't know what she's done. Okay. Someone was taking advantage. Like this person over here that I keep seeing on this map that's sitting over here, all like they were lost and forgotten about, kind of like how you would just see a picture on a wall that just has been, like nobody's been in that room cleaning for a long time. It was like a picture, photo forgotten. And it's like this person was over here forgotten about, like given the bare bottom of the barrel, crumbs, like it wasn't even nothing, because there was a lot of emotion that somebody didn't want to feel. And all these other people over here were easier to deal with because there wasn't any emotion and real feeling. It was more for fun and games. In this moment, passion, exotic situations and trips and things like that, where it was just for fun and games. But this over here was something more. And the thing is he was given so much to all these other people for so long, that the thing is this person had a glow up over here. And because this person over here, this masculine wasn't paying attention, or whoever this is wasn't paying attention to this one particular person, that one particular person blew up, did a major glow up, and flipped the scripts on this person. And now, since she's flipped the scripts on this person, she's taken this person's heart, this man's heart. The thing is she does know what she's done. Because she knows, she's probably always knows, that there was no better love than this because of the twin flame connection. And now the thing is how I was saying that she knows that she had his heart and she's taken it. She knows what she's done. And the thing is she's saying, I'm sorry, but you're the one who fucked up, not me. You should have realized that there was no better love. And now you got to come in and ask for forgiveness from the learning you had to do, and get that reconciliation. And them karmics, all them karmics that were, he's about to take all that from and put it in one basket and bring it over here. Yeah, they're sweating now because they know the end is near for them. And no amount of sexual healing and tantric, it's not even tantric, it's just sexual healing that he was getting, possibly due to drug-induced tantric releases. Yeah, all of that is now going to happen without the need of intoxicants over here. And that's part of this. There is no better love, because he realizes with all those emotions, all that tantric connection, all of that, that's why she has his heart. She's taken it. She doesn't know what she's done, which is why he's kind of on his knees saying, I'm going to let all of this go because it's not really as healing as I thought it was. I'm going to come over here and get that sexual healing. Because this person's love is healing. This whole sorry, but you're the one who fucked up, not me thing, they're also thanking you for walking away, because it's reminding them of their self-worth, and also putting you on the path from, you know, maybe being stuck on one side and allowing you to balance out between the two, and get you to walk the path you're supposed to make you exactly who you need to be with this person that will sexually heal you in all ways. The person that took your heart, that you think she doesn't know what she done, she knows. And now you believe that you could, because now that this person came into your life, now you can realize that you love somebody, and you can love, and that there is no better love than this person. And that is why all these karmics are sweating right now. Could very well be ganging up on this person. I mean, I've been seeing a collective, this witch coven surrounding the collective stalking. I've been shown 6 or 7 people that are gathered around, and it could very well be the cluster of these people that are being, you know, that are sweating now that their end is near, because all that sugar that they've been getting is now about to go into one basket, and this person's about to hand it to the person that's going to sexually heal them. That he knows that this person's love is healing, knows that there's no better love, knows that there's something very unique, because he keeps asking, how do you know me so well? Well, now he knows, and now he's ready to apologize. And now he's ready to worship this person at her feet forever, because he's asking himself, how did I not see you before for you? And now he's ready to start doing more apologizing by doing less talking, more doing, because he's done being a hater. He's done playing these games. And now he's ready to, you know, come over and do what he needs to do by apologizing. And ask, do you still feel for me like you used to? Because he's ready to cozy up with you by the fireplace and love you down. Because now he wants to worship you. He realizes who you are to him. If you have patience for divine timing, you will get the apology. You will get the hearts and the flowers. You will get everything that you want and need and desire. Because in reality, do you really love this person the way you say you do? Do you feel for them? Think about it. Stop and think about it. Meditate on it. You being alive is a gift to this world. Yeah. Okay, so this is what he's saying from him, okay? That's why I stalk your social, because it's the only way I can see you right now, and I just want to see you and hear your voice. There's something about your voice that makes him feel that now that I have you, I'm never going to let you go. How many? 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more? No? Okay. Now that I have you, I'm never going to let you go. It's been a while since what? Since you, like I was just saying, he said that he hasn't seen this person in a while or heard their voice. It's been a while, and now they probably listening to love songs, thinking and reminiscing, wanting to love this person and worship them, and realizing this person being alive is a gift to the world, and that there's no better love than this person. And this is, hearing these songs could very well be what's making them want to apologize. It's hitting those feelings. And maybe now they're finding truth in reality, not social media, and seeking external validation from people, because they realize what it's like to not have this person, and realize that no one's ever touched them so deep. Somebody may very well be calling back all their power from all people, places, and times, because they're sick and tired of their heart being broken, and they're asking, why did you break my heart in the first place, just to come back and apologize. Why? Because you're stuck in between, needing sexual healing, and you want to have your cake and eat it too with all these people, and you forget about me over here, and you do all this to me. Yeah. Now you realize that no one's touched you so deep inside, and now you got to go through an ego death because of whatever it is you did. And now you want to run into this person's loving arms for healing, not only from the snoo, but from also, you know, also the hugs and the cuddles and all of this. How many, Spirit? 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13. Run into my loving arms because your love is healing, and I've learned my life lessons that I needed to learn, and I realized that I have real feelings for you, and it put my head into a complete spin around, and now I feel like I have a big broken record for a head that's just going on and on and on because I was a big baby. I was a big baby, and I had to learn my life lessons, and now I want to hold you. And I want you to be my baby tonight. And I had to get smacked upside the head by the Holy Divine because I was trying to pull one over on a divine being by giving you the bottom of the barrel, the deception and the lies. And I had all them towers a crumbling, like I was saying. Yeah, those towers that came a crumbling made him realize that this person was what he needed. And he realized that your love soothes his broken soul, and it put him on a path that's now changing, you know, his heart's path from love to pain, or from pain to love. And now he gets to heal those old heartbreaks because he was fighting the goodness that's what caused them towers. And now that he was fighting the goodness, he had to learn some life lessons, and now he's ready to run into your loving arms. Now are you, this is the test that'll make it or break it for you. Are you willing to forgive? Are you willing to forgive? I'm being told if you're an earth angel, you need to stop, meditate, and think. I'm so tired, sorry. Why we being a big baby? Mama. Somebody needs a cuddle. Somebody really needs some sexual healing, possibly because they were too stuck up in this popular monster mindset. And somebody was like, yeah, I wish a bitch would try to pull one over on me. Yeah. Yeah, this I wish a bitch would. Yeah, they came, they saw, and now they're getting the hell up out of there because you were a pompous asshole. And the thing is now you realize just to kiss this person's cheek will blow your mind, and that you are getting to realize that the person, that the sea witches, all of this witch coven over here that's doing all the stalking and all the darkness and all of the nasty that may be lingering around you over the fact that this person over here, I see literally one person over here. Think one person over here in California, and you got the rest of these witches over here on the East Coast from north to south, the Northeast, the Southeast, and possibly the Midwest. Like, they all over here ganging up on one individual over here. It's like these fucking bullies. All being pompous assholes, okay? Now they need to realize that they won't win this time. Where is it? Because them karmics are sweating now. Why do you think they stalking? Why do you think they're ganging up and doing all this shit right now? Because they're not going to win this time. They're sweating knowing that the end is near for them. Because the time is almost here for pure happiness for you. And that's going to require you to pick up all them eggs that you have spread out all over the damn place and put them in the fucking one basket and bring it to where you need to be, okay? And I'm just using that because it's the easiest way for me to make it make sense. Take it, flip it, reverse it, do whatever you want, okay? I'm just trying to get you to understand what I'm saying. Because karma is like a boomerang, and these karmics right now are sweating. Like, they need to put, like, something under here, get some little antiperspirant, because they sweating right now. Because they getting the karma for being the karmics, and now they're losing out on that sugar. All them eggs that have been spread out a little too fucking thin. I'm being told somebody was being too big of a spender, got carried away, put too many eggs out for too many freaking people, and very well could have ended up with a serious financial situation. And that could be part of that boomerang. Separated for way too long, and it's because they may know each other in this life, but there's physical distance. And the thing is that separation has been from other lifetimes. possibly because in the last lifetime that they were reunited, it was for a very short period of time, and their souls did not get to complete the task in which they were sent here to do, so they had to reincarnate to be able to do it and learn the lessons. And I'm being told that this is the time, this is this life cycle where they get to have their actual happily ever after. Because where did it just say that? The time has come for total happiness. Wherever it went to. The time is almost here for pure happiness. Yeah. And that separation will be done. And the thing is those karmics are what's trying to tempt this masculine for the devil. Because that devil's looking for a soul to steal by using manipulation and lies. Possibly like, I don't love you. I don't love you, and I'm fighting the goodness that is you, even though I realize that you're the greatest love of my lifetime, and there's no better love. And somebody may have very well been like, you're a popular monster, a pompous jerk, pompous asshole, and I can't make you love me if you don't. And now it's time for no more distractions and to get on and stay on a spiritual path and become a new age thinker. Instead of worrying about shaking that booty, work on your gifts. Possible spiritual gifts, possibly learning how to stop, listen, absorb, then react, because there's somebody that's saying, oh man, I love you so, and I want to have a happy marriage. And in order for you to do that, you need to stop, listen, and absorb, and then react. Because if you are gifted and you do have, and all you have to do is speak your life into existence, and you're that gifted, you need to be that new age thinker and stop worrying about any distractions, those shiny, the shiny distractions, and focus on your spiritual path. It's extraordinarily important. Is there anything else, Spirit? Yes, keep going. Okay. I'm afraid to let you all the way in, because what if you break my heart? It's that person. It's okay. So the original runner is now the chaser, and the original chaser is now the runner. That person is all up in certain thoughts about, I'm a spiritually guided being, and nothing or no one will change this. Okay. They want to stay in their divinity, and they feel like they have to do things to maybe toe that line of divinity to keep themselves safe from what they think could possibly be very serious fears. They're terrified for some reason. Possibly because of your lies and your deception and being a pompous asshole and a popular monster. Instead of being, with the silly giggles and being a new age thinker and a spiritual being, you were more worried about somebody shaking that booty and making you happy and doing all the things, because you had all this over here and you weren't realizing that this one over here was a new age thinker that wasn't just going to let, distractions take her away from her spiritual path because you wanted her to shake her booty for you. And the thing is that wasn't her spiel. She wanted to love you, and she felt like there was too much of a separation between you two for too long. And the thing is because of what you did, she's like, I can't make you love me if you don't. And that's why you got them towers, crumbling, because you weren't worried about sacred giggles. And now you're starting to realize what you see, that when you see this person, you see an angel, and you're ready to become a new age thinker possibly and get away from any distractions that could be this witch coven over here that could be literally milking you for everything you're worth. I mean, some of these readings I've done for the Zodiac are harsh. Like, there is a dominatrix out there that could very well be like milking a cash cow for everything he's worth and then some, and breaking any bounds of contract that may be, or, just really overusing the power and doing it in a malicious way. I mean, as somebody that's been in that situation, you don't go that far. I mean, you need to have tact. You can play the role and you can really live the role, but I mean, you should do it with kindness in your heart, because people put that kind of trust in you, and to be able to manipulate these sorts of situations and take people for their money, and then you get all kinds of, have your ass clenching a little bit, worrying about that this person going to take it from you because of your actions and what you're doing, and give it all to somebody else when you feel like you're entitled to it. Why? You're a dime a dozen. You're a part of a big group of people that are all sitting there feeling the same way about one particular person over here that's humbly sitting there being the angel that they are, touching people deeply because they might very well be a spiritual being and not a pompous asshole like the rest of you. And that's why the towers are crumbling around you, not this person. Because they stay prayed up with spirit. And they would much rather do that than shake their booty for $1. You know what I'm saying? And not worry about no more distractions and focus on being a new age thinker and a spiritual being. Maybe you need to take a leaf out of this person's book before, you know, and recognize that we all belong to the light. And if you choose to choose the darkness, you need to stop asking yourself, I don't know how I got here. It's because you placed yourself there by stepping away from the light because of all them damn distractions. Being more worried about shaking that ass, bitch, shake that ass, bitch, being a pompous asshole, you know, worrying about money and being greedy as fuck, okay? How many from here, Spirit? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's all of them. How many from here, Spirit? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You want me to take all of them? No, just 7. No, 6. How many, Spirit? Just leave it there? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Recognize that we belong to the light, not the darkness. And if you don't recognize that, you don't get to ask, how do I get here? Okay. It's not about dropping it like it's hot. It's more about, come over here, let me hold you closer, tiny dancer, and dance with me. Love me. You don't need to drop it like it's hot because I know you can. I don't need you to just shake that booty. I want you to come over here and love me. What did I just say about the fucking witch coven? What did I just say about that witch coven? Their assholes clenching, worrying about this masculine pulling all his eggs from them and putting it in one basket over here. They need to be grateful for what they have before it's too late. Did y'all take advantage of him? Oh yeah, big time. Because y'all bitches are fucking, get out of here. All lost in sea of the bullshit that y'all fucking put yourselves through to come over here, because you come over here acting like this over here because you weren't grateful for what you had, and now your asshole's clenching, and now you sweating because now somebody's about to get it all. Okay, trying to keep somebody from their happiness because you were lost in the sea of your own damn greed and you weren't grateful for what you had. Listen up, baby. I know you're tapped all the way in, and that's what makes me nervous, because you got a crystal ball for a brain. Let me show it to you. Let's do it in order. Listen up, baby. I know you're tapped all the way in. It makes me nervous because you got a crystal ball for a brain. Maybe he's right, maybe I'm worthless. And I'd rather talk about sex instead of hearing how proud you are of me because I'm a deceptive liar and it was all bullshit. And really, I just tried to talk about sex because I didn't want to face the reality of it, because my head was spinning around because of what I did, and now I feel haunted by my actions, and I wasn't grateful for what I had, and because I made me nervous that you could very well have a crystal ball for your brain, and because he had too many fucking karmics distracting him with all that shininess. Basically threw him out into the sea of his own emotions, and now he's got tower after tower crumbling around it that's basically humbling this person to put him on the path to be who he needs to be. Your soulmate's on a path to become the person he needs to become to be able to love you just right, feminine, whoever you are. Anything else, Spirit? No. Can I leave it there? All right, that's it. That's where I'm going to leave it. Together we will take over the world for good and help it heal from the lingering darkness. Yeah, because you're going to use your testimony to figure out what it is that you're going to do to change this world. Possibly help others like you that are lost in the sea of their emotion from bullshit. Anxiety, PTSD, parental issues, self-worth issues, disabilities. Yeah. That could very well be what this is. So that's what I got for you. Is there anything else, Spirit? No, my brain is exhausted. I can't do anymore. I'm done. All right. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, angels. Thank you, ancestors and energy, for coming through tonight and helping me with this reading. I love and appreciate you all. I close this reading. Yay. That wraps up this edition of the Zodiac. I don't think I'm going to do this again. At least not like this. I like the all-in-one energy read. It took me an hour. Each element got a new or however, I don't remember how I did it, but I'm going to have to watch that again and see if that was something. If you guys like that, let me know what other types of readings you want. For now, I'm just going to stick with my twin flame readings. It's what you guys like. It's what it works well, so we'll stick with it. Do me a favor, if you guys are still here and you're watching, let me know down below what decks of cards you'd like me to get. I'm looking to get some new ones. I've been creating my own personal message decks, but I'm looking to get some new Oracle ones. So leave some links down below. I could use some advice. All right, that's all I got for you guys. I'm exhausted. I'm ready to go to bed. I love you. Gigi loves you. Until next time, light, love, and blessings. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye.